One of your other regional responsibilities is the Middle East,
Yes.
As well as North Africa. One of the largest areas of cooperation between the U.S. and the U.K. is in the war in Afghanistan. Your Prime Minister was there recently. I think that there's a deadline for the removal of British troops from Afghanistan by 2014. Can you talk about long-term priorities for Afghanistan? Why is the UK there, and what's the long-term goal?
I think both your country and ours share a common strategy. What we're seeking to do in Afghanistan is firstly make sure that Afghanistan is safe for the people of Afghanistan to make their own decisions over their own government, for them to be responsible for their own security through the police force and through the army, and to make sure, as far as the international community is concerned, that it is not a space in which Al-Qaeda can use for their training camps, for them to wage their war on others. The primary point of our engagement was to make sure that it was secure from Al-Qaeda, and now the strategy is to work with the Afghan government itself, with President Karzai, with his council, to make sure that Afghanis themselves are able to take forward their own political process. It's been quite a good year for that, a big high-level conference in Kabul in July, a series of proposals with how the political process was going to advance in that country. The United Kingdom's general strategy is to help with the training of police and army over a period of time, which until 2015 will go hand in hand with our combat forces. We believe by then the combat job for our forces will be done. We can withdraw forces up until that period, but by 2015 our combat forces will be gone after 2015, because at that time Afghan will be secure through its own resources, and that's what we're working on together.
How will the death of Ambassador Holbrooke change strategies there?
The death of Ambassador Holbrooke leaves a gap for everybody. He had a lifetime of dedication to the opportunities for peace around the world, notably involved, of course, in Bosnia and areas such as that, where his work helped to rescue people from what would have been an unbearable conflict, and his expertise in Pakistan and Afghanistan has been remarkable. It will leave a gap. I think the truth is that the strategy will go on. He's made an immense contribution. Other people will pick it up now, and our joint strategy, which was agreed very recently through the NATO summit in Lisbon, I think has laid a strategy for all 48 partners who are now engaged in Afghanistan, but it will build on the sort of work that Ambassador Holbrooke should be remembered for.
Thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you for asking.
Thanks.